Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Worth Consulting's unboxing of the Brother MFC-J4510DW color inkjet printer. Now, it's pretty cool looking as a silver design. It's very compact. The document feeder folds up into the top here. Most of the competitive units are either gray or beige or black, so this looks pretty cool. Plus it's compact. One of the things that's really unique about it is that it does 11 by 17 paper. You can see it. The long 11-inch width goes through this way. Typically the paper is short edge first. This is long edge first. So it results in a sheet feeding the short short length, and Brother claims it's the fastest print speed in its class. ISO speeds of 27 in black and 20 in color. It also has, aside from the landscape long edge feed, it's got wireless connectivity and wired, automatic duplex printing, two-sided printing. It has the paper trays down here and it holds 150 sheets. It has a LCD swipeable display, 3.7 inches, and a touch panel, so there's no hard keys on it. And what else? There's also several different cartridges, ink cartridges available, including a super high yield cartridges that yield 1,200 pages each. So let's get to town on this and open it up. I'm anxious to see how this installation pans out. It's been a while since we've done a Brother. And this is one of their newest products. Okay, in the top of the box here, it's got repacking instructions, which is nice. I take these videos so that I can figure out how to pack them back in the box for the most part. So this would save a lot of trouble. It's very nice to have that here. And right on top of the box we see the documentation. Which consists of a register at brother.com, a special insert for Windows 8 users, and a start here quick guide, and it is in all in English. It is for a quick guide. It's got 45 pages, so we'll be referring to this when we set it up. Over here we have fax cable and the power cable. It's a two-prong. I'll take this off now. And under this cardboard presenter is a printer, and inside this cardboard presenter are the 4 LC-103 ink cartridges. put them off to the side. Other documentation is product safety guide, a Genuine Brothers Supplies and Brother Creative Center advertising, and something that tells you can print from mobile devices, AirPrint, Google Cloud Print, Brother iPrint and Scan from Android and iOS. And then there's a larger printed user guide. It's 180 pages long, and that's pretty comprehensive. That's nice. Some only have user guides on the CD, and then here's the installation CD. So let's get it out of the box. Really no easy way to get a hold of it here. Off these two white foam inserts. And one piece of tape on the top here. Plastic bag. So it's actually what it's actually white. Looks almost silver on the looks like almost silver on the box, but it's actually like appliance white. And that's it. The control panel's under here, and it folds up, and there's a paper tray. So let's get it on the desk. Okay, so we have a couple pieces of tape on the top here. Big wide one. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. It's a little thin blue one. Under this cover is the document feeder. And it looks like it does legal size maximum. Under this cover is where you get out original misfeeds. And it folds up nice and neat. Let's take a look at the Start Here guide before we get too carried away. So if I can get it open to page 1. Okay, it says unpack the machine. Page 2. Step 2, load paper, and it's two pages on how to load paper. And then this page here tells you how to install the ink cartridges, and then you check the print quality. Step 5. Set the date and time, set your ID, and then set up the fax. So that's pretty easy, and then it goes into how to set up Windows USB. Macintosh USB, Windows wired, a couple pages. We're going to go through that later with the installation video. Macintosh wired, and then wireless. And then these pages have tabs on them, so you can see the different sections. It's a nice printed manual to keep around. Troubleshooting, manual, wireless setup, etc. So it's got plenty of information. Not much that we're going to need to finish up the installation though. So, there's some protective plastic here. Lift it up, here's the platen. It's a letter size platen, flatbed platen, so if you're going to scan or copy anything legal size or longer than letter, you're going to have to use the document feeder. Okay, that takes care of that. And here's the control panel. This is underneath here. First of all, this protective plastics like SD and Sony media sticks. And this is the touch panel. It's adjustable different angles. It's completely smooth. There's a latch under here to lower it down. You just can't shove it down. No, I just got it to go down, but oh, there it is. There's a black button right here, which you press to adjust the angle. Okay, there's one little blue piece of tape here holding the output tray in. Well, actually, it's just holding the. Okay. Now this was really thin plastic. Take off the blue tape. And the blue tape is holding the output tray extension. Let's put media in. This folds back. There's some instructions here on which way to put the media, direction, envelopes, face up, face down. Also over here for the different sizes and adjusting the sizes. Just let's see if we want to. Okay, it's a little sticky, but you press down this little green latch to adjust the sizes, and then there's these green flaps here that you fold out for smaller size papers. This is for 4x6, this is for photo, photo paper. And then this also can do 11 by 17 paper, and we'll see how that handles that. This, okay, that's basically the media tray. So let's put some media in it. It looks like you have to remove the tray in order to put media in it. And then you can flip this up like that. And you always use, especially for Inkjet, a decent name brand with color lock. It's particularly for Inkjet machines. So let's put some media in there. Now it fits in two ways. And it's telling me for a letter to open it all the way. So the actually A4 is all the way. That's 11/17 European size, but letter is slightly closed a bit. Just slip in the media. There's a little, might be easier to slip it in from the back, but it can be done from the front. And there's a little lip here to tell you how much media you could fit in there. That's all done. Gotta remember to flip that back forward. Now it's nice, it's still flush at the front of the machine. You're probably better off taking it all the way out and putting the media in from the rear. And pull out this tray for comes out all the way for letter. You know, and look at the instructions and see whether or not it wants us to plug it in, when it wants us to plug it in. So to add media, connect the power cord and the telephone line. Okay. Connect the power cord. Doesn't say anything about when to turn it on. I assume you turn it on right away. It's all the ink cartridges. Yeah. It says over here that the touchscreen will say no ink cartridge, so you have to power it on. Plug it in, power it on, lift the cover. The fax phone line is underneath. There's handles on either side here, and the fax lines over here, so your wire can run, your fax wire can run down this trough and come out back here, so it won't be sticking out the side. But here's where your two fax lines are. Your line in, out, and your extension telephone. Right here is your USB cable and your network cable. So we're going to hook up the network wired. Take that out. And run it through this trough over here. Plug it in. The network cable gets plugged in right here. And push it down in the trough, tighten it up so it's not sticking up. So it's not sticking up here. And this looks like the area where we have to put in the ink cartridges. So let's plug it in. Turn it on. Let's call home light lit up. Playing a little tune, little brother tune. Please close the scanner cover. Okay, now, I hope you can see this on the video. There's a prop rod over here that you have to unlatch. You can't just close it. You have to lift it up slightly and press down the latch and then push it till it clicks into place. Now I can hear the carrier going back and forth saying please wait, and I'll wait for it to tell me that there's no ink cartridges, and then we will get into installing the ink cartridge. Okay. It's nice. I don't know if you can see it. Color display, no ink cartridge. And it's going install starter kit, open the ink cartridge cover, which is over on the side here. Tab here to pull, and it opens up and it's telling me install a starter kit. It's going through a graphic on the control panel. It shows you how to unwrap the cartridge and how to slide it in. There's an orange Gazenta here that's got to come out. It's got plugs to cover the ink tubes. Alright, so it's black, yellow, cyan, magenta, so let's do magenta first. There's a cutout here that lets you open it up, and there's instructions printed on there to tell you what you need to do once you get it out of the bag. And it's a very slim cartridge, and you take this green lever and you snap it to the right and then pull off this orange Gazenta, and then you just slip it into the slot, press it in, and you'll notice this little green Gazenta popped up. You push it down to remove it. There's a little thing that says push here. So once that little green thing pops up into place, you've got the cartridge installed correctly. So let's do cyan next. Same deal. You have a cut out there to help tear it. It's the same kind of cartridge. And you flip this green handle, remove the orange Gazenta, and you put it in the slot. It'd be easier if I was doing it from the front. And they're color coded. Press it in until this green latch unlatches. That's the yellow. Flip the green Gazinta lever, pull out the orange Gazinta, slide it in the slot, press it in until the green lever pops up, and then finally black. Black, where are you? Over here. Okay. Same thing with the black. You tear the bag open. Black is a little thicker than, and here's the chip, so you can't refill, you have to change that chip. Alright. Flip the green lever till it clicks. Pull off the orange Gazinta. Slide it in the slot. Press in till it clicks. Now it's done. And over here it's telling me to close the ink cover. Now it's saying preparing, approximately 4 minutes. And there's a gauge over here, 0 to 100%. It now says it's cleaning. Completed. Set paper and press OK. When the paper's already set, press OK. It's printing something. Our first print's coming out. It's printing out some kind of an alignment pattern. Okay. It says print quality check. Check that the dots, all four colors have no gap. Select yes if it's okay. If gaps, select no. So everything, all quality is okay, yes. Completed. Alright. The machine has a manual feed slot located on the back. To access more functions, press whatever. The machine has a manual feed slot located. To access more functions, swipe the home screen as shown. Now it has a manual feed slot on the back, supports large size paper. So let's spin it around and take a look at that. Okay. So on the back here you have a spot to check for misfeeds. This opens up. This is the turnaround area. And then it has this manual feed slot. Now, nothing extends here. You have 2 guides and a piece of ledger size paper, which I don't have on hand. Let me get some. It'll take this large size paper, which is pretty outstanding for a machine of this price. You can see the difference in size. It's twice the size of a letter sheet. And if you insert it into the slot, close up the guides, and you can see it's drooping down here. So this is going to be in the back of the machine, so you need a little space back there, extra space back there, to so the paper can rest on Actually, I guess it can hang as well. But you need to have some space behind the machine, even though it's got a small front to rear footprint. You're still going to have space behind the rear of the machine to, if you're going to do 1117, to handle this. You know, if you're just feeding single sheets of brochure paper or something, you can see that it's not hanging down. So you need about 6 to 8 inches of space behind the machine. So once you get it in there, it kind of grips it. So let's go back to the front. And over here you have fax, enter number, save as shortcut, copy, color black, and you can swipe through various copy modes. It's pretty nice. Here's poster, there's 2-in-1, and scan. And we have scan to file, scan to OCR, to image, USB, email, FTP, and folder. So there's a lot of scan options on here. So that's it. Looks pretty cool. And he's telling me we need to set the profile from the web management on your computer. So we'll go over that later, saying no profile set. So that's it. Looks pretty cool. And looking forward to starting a test. Thanks for watching.